Hi, this is Bob for Bob's Movie Reviews, and today I have a review for you of the 3D edition of Texas Chainsaw. That's right, there's no more massacre. This movie's just about the saw. Well, maybe there is a massacre. Evil wears many faces. I put up a full unboxing video of this. If you'd like to check it out, the link will be in the description. It's one of my favorite 3D cases I've seen so far, just because the chainsaw looks like it's really coming out towards you. Let's see, this movie has a 92-minute runtime and is rated R. IMDb users gave this a 4.8 out of 10, which I think is a little more than fair for this movie. I heard this movie was really bad, and I wasn't expecting a lot out of it. You know, I heard other people either commented on my channel, or I had just heard that it wasn't very good, and it was kind of gory, and so I kind of went into it not expecting a lot, which maybe helped me enjoy it a little more. You know, sometimes you expect a lot, and it's not what you expect, then you don't enjoy it. But this movie, it's kind of funny, because if you've seen the original version, you're going to recognize some of it. If you haven't, then you won't, obviously, because this movie starts where the very first one left off, and I'm just going to spoil it. At the end of the first original, I can't remember what year it was made, in the 70s, I believe. Everybody gets killed, and the one girl gets away, and she's like running down the road or down the highway, and like screaming for help. And so they show just kind of some flashes of the murder scenes and stuff from the first one, and it's weird because some of it they converted to 3D and some of it they didn't. I don't think any of it looks that good in 3D, but some of it's converted to 3D and some of it isn't. And that's just like the first minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, something like that, 1 to 3 minutes of the beginning of the movie. And then it goes away from that, but it's still supposed to be the same time period. If you could imagine Halloween 1 and 2, where Halloween 2 takes place like the next second after Halloween 1, this is supposed to be the same thing. You're assuming she's gotten to the police, and the police are coming to arrest. It seems like they're only coming for Leatherface, but really they should be coming for the whole family. But they're after Leatherface. I mean, obviously it's not the same people because this movie was made recently, but all these people come like as a vigilante group, and they don't want to arrest him. They just want to kill him. That's all they're interested in, is killing him. And so his family's like, oh, we'll turn him over to the police. We'll turn him over. And everybody else is like, screw that. And they just start shooting at the house, and they kill like everybody in there. You never actually see Leatherface get killed. They burn down the house, and there's a woman with a baby, and she escapes, but like her and the one guy kills her and takes the baby because him and his wife are having trouble conceiving. So now we jump to current times, which I thought was kind of interesting that they continued off like what happened right at the end of the first one. So now it's current times, and you can guess what's coming now. Obviously, this movie is going to be about that baby, obviously all grown up now, and I can't remember. It was like the other side of the family. Her grandmother died, or she didn't even know. She never knew she was didn't like adopted or whatever, and her parents are like the biggest white trash ever, and so she inherits the house, and she goes to take over ownership. Like, her grandmother left her the house. I'm not sure what I'm trying to say exactly, but she goes to go check it out, and they're supposed to be going to New Orleans, I think. I can't remember where they're going. They're going somewhere for Halloween, and they're gonna stop on the way and check out that house. It ends up being like this huge mansion. And I don't want to give away too much of the rest because, I mean, that's kind of like the setup for the movie. But basically, people start getting killed, and the ending on this didn't really make a lot of sense. Like, I mean, I can kind of get where they were going, but still, it didn't make any sense. Now, what did I think of the 3D quality before I get into what I really thought of the movie? I didn't feel like the 3D quality was very good. This was probably one of the worst 3D movies I've seen. Just like even the parts that were supposed to look really 3D to me did not look 3D, and I don't think it's worth 3D. I'm not sure if they have a non-3D Blu-ray though, and this doesn't have the DVD version, so I couldn't check out the difference in quality. So I imagine too, even if you try to pick this up, it's not going to be that expensive. It's probably going to be going down in price very soon. Like if you look, this is just like the case they did on Dread, and that's down to $15 now. So I imagine this isn't going to be something expensive to pick up. But I think for anybody who's watched all the Texas Chainsaws, which I believe I've seen all of them, you're definitely going to want to check this out. It's not a terrible movie. You know, horror fans. One thing it's kind of strange. He doesn't use the chainsaw. Does not come into play a lot, which is kind of strange. I mean, he definitely has it. He definitely uses it, and he definitely gets some kills off it. But he uses a lot of other stuff. You know, he doesn't necessarily always go for the chainsaw. And at one point, there's like this rack with like all these chainsaws on it. But so what did I think for a score on this? Well, like I said, it wasn't anything great. The 3D wasn't that good. The ending really didn't make a whole lot of sense. And maybe I'll put out another video just talking about the ending of this and kind of get your thoughts and my thoughts. And so I'm gonna give this a 2 out of 5. You know, it's definitely worth a watch if you're, like I said, into any of those genres. But it's definitely not a great movie by far. I still love the original one the most. It's just the most creepy. That guy who gets in their van, and it's so creepy. And this one just kind of feels like more watered down. For the people who said this was gory, I didn't think it was that gory. Like, if you just see like red fluid spraying, I mean, it doesn't even look real. Like, I didn't feel like anything looked real at all. So I don't consider that gory. I mean, there's parts where just like red sprays or blood's all over the ground, or you know, stuff like that. But I don't consider that gory. Like if you're like, that looks real, then I would say that's gory. But this one wasn't so much. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up, and I will see you next time.